Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another video. So here we go again, you guys. We're looking at another threat of severe weather across the United States today and tomorrow. And starting with today, we have a slight risk of severe weather across most of Illinois, western Indiana, southeastern Wisconsin, western Michigan, and northeastern Missouri, and a marginal risk extending all the way from northwestern Mississippi to the Michigan-Canadian border. So we're going to be looking at our tornado, wind, and hail threats for today across these regions. Looking at our tornado threat, we have a 5% chance of tornadoes within 25 miles of a location in our Brown region, and this includes major cities like Chicago and St. Louis, and moderate-sized towns like Springfield, Peoria, Rockford, Illinois, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And then we have a 2% chance of tornadoes in our green area. And looking at our population impacted, we have 15.3 million people in our 5% risk area and 12.1 million people in our 2% risk area for a combined total of 27.5 million people under threat for tornadoes today. Now looking at our damaging wind threat, we have a 15% chance of 58 mile per hour stronger winds in the yellow area and a 5% in the brown area. And again, our yellow area, we have major cities like Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Louis, Springfield, Peoria, Rockford, Illinois, and Green Bay. And then in our brown area, we have Memphis, Tennessee, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, and Jackson, Tennessee. Looking at our population, we have 20 million in a 15% risk and 12 million in the 5% for a combined total of 32 million people under damaging wind risk today. And then our hail, we're not going to have that much of a hail threat, only a 5% chance in this brown area of quarter-size hail or larger today. Well, looking at tomorrow, we're looking at the potential for yet another severe weather outbreak across the plains. We have an enhanced risk of severe weather across central western Kansas, western and northwestern Oklahoma, and eastern Texas Panhandle, slight risk in northwest Texas, central Oklahoma, eastern Kansas, southern Nebraska, and a marginal risk in the green area. And this is going to be encompassing quite a large area. And looking at our tornado threat, we have a 5% chance of tornadoes across much of western and central Kansas, western Oklahoma, and the eastern Texas Panhandle tomorrow, and a 2% chance in the green area. And we have 2.1 million people in the brown region, the 5% region, and a 2.48 million people in the 2% region for a combined total of 4.5 million people under a tornado threat tomorrow. And I predict that the Storm Prediction Center is going to be adding a 10% risk area tomorrow somewhere in this brown area as confidence for the event increases. Looking at our damaging wind threat, we have a significant 30% chance of 58 mile per hour wind gusts or stronger in the red area tomorrow, 15% in the yellow, 5% in the brown. And for our 30% risk area, our big major risk area, we have about 1.16 million people. In the 15% risk area, we have 3.6 million people. In the 5%, we have 16 million people. So we have about 20 million people under a threat for damaging winds tomorrow. And then hail, we have a large 15% risk region across the Central Plains and 5% surrounding that in the brown, and about 4.8 million people in a 15% hail risk tomorrow, and about 18 million people in the 5% risk area for hail tomorrow. And this is for hail quarter size or larger. So we're looking at 2 days of quite severe weather across the United States. For today, it's going to be across the Midwest, and tomorrow it's going to be across the plains. So if you're in those two areas, keep monitoring the weather very closely. Watch your local news stations. If any tornado warnings are issued, go to an interior room or a basement until a tornado warning is lifted. So thank you guys for watching this severe weather update. Have a wonderful afternoon.